If pain is ruining your life or interfering with your functioning, you clicked on the right video. Hi there, I'm Dr. Cori Stern. Welcome to my channel, Take Control of Your Health. I want to share with you my top 12 secrets for controlling and managing pain naturally. So let's first start by saying that, of course, pain can have a lot of different causes and origins, and you can have an acute injury, meaning you just sprained your ankle. You can have chronic injuries, meaning that you have, let's say, an old, low back injury that's been hurting you for years. You can have arthritis, or even pain inside your body, in your organs, coming from your gut, coming from different organs, headaches. So the reason that you have pain is very varied. But one thing that pain has in common is that it's inflammation. Pain is a signal that there is something going wrong in your body. And inflammation causes pain. But what causes inflammation? So my number one top secret is reduce your inflammation. Let's talk about what causes it. The main causes of inflammation are eating bad food, eating processed food, eating a high sugar diet. High blood sugar is very inflammatory. That's why diabetics don't heal very well. And food that has a lot of chemicals in it causes you to become toxic. Being toxic causes inflammation, and not just from food, but from other products that you're using on a regular basis. Really, if you watch my channel regularly, you know that's mostly what I talk about. So if you haven't seen my other videos on toxic substances, you need to watch them. But whether that's the personal care products you're using with toxins in them, or household cleaning products, or what you wash your clothes in, or even your furniture that's off-gassing. Toxins cause inflammation in the body, so you need to clean it up. And at the end of the video, toward the end, we'll be talking about some of the ways that you can pull toxins out of your body besides avoiding them. Okay, so number two, get enough sleep. I say this quite a bit for many different reasons, but you do most of your healing in your sleep. So if you're not getting enough sleep, or you're not getting good quality sleep, you're not going to heal well. Your inflammation levels are going to go up. And getting good quality sleep also means having a really good mattress that's comfortable and right for you, a good pillow that's comfortable and right for you. Pillows don't last forever, by the way. Neither do mattresses. So most mattresses are not going to last more than 10 years. And I know plenty of people that just keep their mattress forever. Depending on what kind of mattress you have, you may need to flip it, you may need to turn it. But pillows, you may have to replace up to even every 6 months. So good mattress and pillows is really important for good sleep. And I do have a video on this channel about getting a good sleep. I had a sleep expert talk about that. I'll put a link to it in the description of this video. Next is gentle stretching and movement. So especially if you're in pain, you need to be gentle. You can't overdo it, but it is incredibly important to actually move and stretch. When you don't do that, your muscles tighten up and your pain levels go up. No matter what's causing your pain, no matter what the origin of it is, if your muscles are tight, they're going to end up being a source of pain for you, right? So your body was designed for movement. That there's when there was no technology, when we didn't have indoor plumbing or refrigeration or supermarkets to get food, we had to move. As humans, we had to move constantly. We had to go out and get our food, hunt and gather. We had to fetch water. We had to carry heavy things. We had to walk long distances. We had to collect wood and start a fire and squat to pee and poop. And you your body is still biologically designed to do that. And most of us don't move enough. So when you don't move enough, you have poor circulation, you get tight, and that will increase your pain and inflammation. So gentle stretching and movement within your ability to move, if that means taking a little walk, you know, whatever you can do, even just doing something like ankle rotations is really helpful. Most people have really tight ankles and feet. Okay, and you can always find on different platforms, you can find videos on gentle stretches and easy to do exercises. Okay, number four, stay hydrated. Why? Dehydration causes inflammation. Dehydration causes so many different symptoms in your body. It can elevate your blood pressure. You can get headaches from it. Your muscles are like a sponge. When your muscles are dehydrated, they get dried out and stiff, and they're more easily injured. Your whole body needs water. Your blood's made out of water. Your brain needs water. Your heart is in a fluid-filled sac. Your liver's in a fluid-filled sac. So is your spleen. You need, every cell in your body has water in it. Okay, so you need water. You need good water. And I do have a video about the best kind of water to drink on this channel. So if you haven't seen it, check it out, because it does matter. The type of water you drink matters. Sadly, the water in this country, at least in the United States, is not very clean in most places. And that might be true in many other parts of the world as well. Okay, number 5, manage stress. When you're under a lot of stress and you're not handling it well, you produce stress hormones, and stress hormones will increase your inflammation. Stress hormones may also elevate your blood pressure and your blood sugar, which leads to disease. So I don't mean to sound glib about it, like, oh, if you're under stress, just stop being stressed. No, I know you can't do that, but there are ways of experiencing stress and not letting it make you sick. Right? So there's many different ways of doing that. There's so many different techniques out there that you can use: breathing techniques, meditation techniques, relaxation techniques, tapping, which is called emotional freedom technique. There's just so many different things that you could do. Pick the one that's right for you. Again, you can find videos on this. You can find books on this. And I also have not one, but 2 videos on my channel about stress, because this is so important. And also, I want to say that when you're really stressed, your muscles tighten up. Muscle spasm causes pain. It can also cause stress headaches. I actually have a video on my channel about headaches. So my intention is to cover every single topic that you need to hear about to help you live your healthiest life and longest life. Okay, number 7, 6. I don't know. I lost my numbering here. Okay, natural remedies. So there are so many really awesome natural remedies that you can try to help manage your pain and reduce your inflammation. Now, caveat here, different remedies that I'm going to talk about may not be appropriate for everyone, especially if you're pregnant. I'm going to talk about some herbs that may or may not be appropriate for you to use. So I'm not endorsing or prescribing anything for you. If you need specific help, ask me, get a virtual consult with me. I can custom design a program that's specific for your body. But I do want to talk about my favorite natural remedies to help manage pain, which I use myself very frequently. Okay, so first of all, one of my favorites is Boswellia. Boswellia, also known as Indian frankincense, is a really powerful natural anti-inflammatory. And I love it. I take a lot of Boswellia. I give it to my dogs. It also happens to be an anti-cancer herb. So I use, the herbs that I use come from a company called MediHerb. And MediHerb primarily, you can only get it through practitioners. It's an excellent herbal company. Quality matters when it comes to herbs. The active ingredient needs to be present in the herb in order for it to be effective. And you don't know what you're getting when you just buy it off a shelf. You know, it could just be dirt in the bottle, and it's not going to help you. So my favorite Boswellia is from MediHerb. It's called Boswellia Complex, and it has some other stuff in it as well. It has celery seed, which also helps reduce inflammation. And it has ginger, which is anti-inflammatory and improves circulation. And it has some turmeric in it. And most people know that turmeric is anti-inflammatory, and it's also anti-cancer. So I love everything about my Boswellia. I even love the way it looks. I don't know, I'm just silly about that, but it's bright yellow. And in case you can't tell from the background of my video, I love yellow. So I take a lot of this and I use it a lot with my patients. All right, the next favorite herb of mine is white willow bark. So white willow bark has the active ingredient in it is called salicin, and that is like the original aspirin, right? Aspirin is salicylic acid. So this is a natural aspirin, and it's a great natural anti-inflammatory and pain reducer. So the one that I use is, again, from MediHerb. It's called Salagesic, and I take this every day as a preventative. It's also a fever reducer. Now, for headaches, for chronic headaches, a great natural herb is feverfew. So again, MediHerb makes that as well. Some relaxing herbs, let's say if you have a lot of muscle spasm, kava. Kava is a wonderful natural muscle relaxant. And then valerian is also a relaxant. It's an anti-anxiety herb. It helps promote better quality sleep. So MediHerb makes all of those herbs. The next natural remedy that you can try that helps a lot of people are CBD products. CBD is derived from cannabis. It's a cannabis product without the THC in it. The THC is what gives you the psychotropic effect. So some cannabis product, some CBD products do have a little bit of THC in them, a very tiny amount, usually so little that it's safe for, airline pilots and people that get drug tested to use without a problem. However, I do use a company that makes some of their CBD with no THC at all. The company that I use is called HempWorks. So they make a whole bunch of different cool products. They make CBD with melatonin to help you sleep better, and CBD with coffee berry to help you be more alert. And they have also topical CBD muscle rubs and pain relieving creams with emu oil in them. So the HempWorks link, I'm going to put in the description if you're interested in checking out any of those products. They even make some for dogs. Luckily, my dogs don't need them because they're on Boswellia. Next, I want to talk about essential oils. So essential oils can be a wonderful way of managing pain and reducing inflammation topically, right? So you can use the oils on your body, and you can use them where you have pain. You can use them on the bottom of your feet. They get absorbed into your bloodstream that way. You can also, you just use them as aromatherapy, smell them. You can put them in a diffuser and have them throughout your whole house. Okay, so there's a lot of different applications for it. I'm going to just name some of my favorite pain and inflammation oils: helichrysum, peppermint, copaiba, sandalwood, frankincense. Remember, Boswellia and frankincense come from the same plant. Wintergreen and basil. And basil is actually a great muscle relaxer. So who knew? You know, you thought basil was something that you put in your tomato sauce, but it actually relaxes muscles. So I use Young Living. That's my essential oil company. You don't have to use that company, but you do want to just do your due diligence and make sure you're using a good company, because anything that you're putting on your body, in your body, whether it's on your skin or, you know, in your mouth, you want to make sure that it's good quality, right? So I brought all my oils here, my peppermint. These are things that I just use every day. This one is called Deep Relief. It's a combination of different oils. It's a roll-on. I literally slather that on myself at night. I put it on my back and my neck and my feet. Lavender, I didn't mention. Lavender we can add to the list, which is good for pain, inflammation, stress, and also great for healing cuts and burns and sores and rashes. No household should be without good lavender. And then this one is another combination oil called Aroma Seas. It's a weird name, but it does have basil in it. I love this for, especially for TMJ pain. You can just put a little bit on your jaw and it relaxes your jaw. This is another great combination oil for pain called Pan Away. And then I use sacred frankincense. It's a little more expensive, but I just love it. And sometimes I'll use this for meditation as well. It actually helps you to get into a deeper meditative state, which is good for relaxation, which is good for reducing inflammation in your body. Okay, my next, and also, so the last natural remedy that I want to mention is sources of gammalinolenic acid. That's like a big word, but it's a type of essential fatty acid that is anti-inflammatory. And that is found in borage oil, evening primrose oil, black currant seed oil, and hemp oil. So I actually take a lot of that too. I take tons of black currant seed oil and evening primrose oil. It is good for your liver. It's good for your skin. It's great for your skin. That's one of the reasons I use a lot of it, and it is anti-inflammatory. And in females, it helps to balance your hormones as well. Okay, so again, I didn't bring it over here, but I use the MediHerb evening primrose oil, and I use the company, the sister company for whole food supplements is called Standard Process, and I use their black currant seed oil, and I take a lot of it. Okay, next, hint number 8, hot baths with Epsom salt. So hot baths, hot, moist heat relaxes muscle. Epsom salts are actually magnesium. So they also relax your muscles, and it helps to pull inflammation out of your body. So if you're going to do that, you know, make sure you can tolerate the heat. If you have like a really inflamed joint, like for example, a couple of months ago, I fractured my toe joint. Moist heat did not make it feel good. I had to use ice, right? So if you have an acute inflammation going on, you may need to use ice rather than heat. But for general relaxation, muscle relaxation, a hot Epsom salt bath is wonderful. Make sure that you're drinking water while you're in the bath, because you will be sweating, even though you might not know it. When you're in water, sometimes you don't realize you're sweating. And then the other partner to a hot bath is a sauna. So that's my 9th secret for reducing pain. Saunas are great for detoxing. So heat is good for detoxing, right? It pulls stuff out of the body. Sweating is a way of detoxing, right? So you're detoxing through the skin. Number 10 is coffee enemas. What? Coffee enemas? So if you've never heard of that or done it before, it sounds so weird, right? But coffee enemas are actually a great way to detox, right? So I told you in the beginning, I was going to tell you some ways to clean up the toxins in your body, to reduce inflammation. A lot of my chronic pain patients find coffee enemas to be very helpful. So why are we doing coffee enemas? It just, when you put the coffee into an enema, into your rectum, it actually goes right into the portal vein of the liver. It flushes through the liver and pulls toxins out. It doesn't get into your bloodstream where you're getting jittery or overstimulated from the caffeine. Now, there is a right way to do a coffee enema, and I can't take the time to describe that here. But if you are interested in knowing how to do a coffee enema, just send me an email. I'll put my email in the description. If you want to jot it down right now, it is holisticdoc13@gmail.com. Holistic, HOLISTIC, doc, DOC, all one word, at gmail.com. 13, the number 13 at gmail.com. And I can send you a coffee enema protocol. If you would like more help with it, specific help, I am available for virtual consults. I will put the link to schedule one with me in the description, but basically you go on drcori.com, drcori.com, and there's a link there to get a virtual consult. Number 11 is pulsed electromagnetic field therapy. So an electromagnetic field is the thing that, your cell phones are giving off bad, dirty electromagnetic fields that actually cause inflammation and cause cellular disruption in your body. But there's also good electromagnetic fields that are therapeutic, right? So the earth actually produces its own electromagnetic field, and we're supposed to have exposure to it. And that's what grounding is, or earthing, where you walk barefoot on a natural surface. But if you live in New York City like I do, you can't necessarily walk barefoot on natural surfaces very easily without stepping in dog poop or, glass or who knows what else. So there's actually mats that you can lay on that give you this really good therapeutic electromagnetic fields. I actually sell these on my website. I use them all the time with my patients. I have one myself that I lay on regularly. They increase your circulation, they reduce inflammation, they reduce pain, they push nutrients into your cell, they detox you, they just do so many things. And they're great for counteracting some of the effects of the dirty electromagnetic fields that you're getting from your cell phone and your other devices and cell phone towers and smart meters and all of the 5G and all the crazy stuff that is going on out there. And just so you know, I do have a video on this channel with a electromagnetic field expert. So you might want to check that out. And then my last secret, secret number 12, is body work. This is especially helpful if you have muscle pain or joint pain, skeletal issues, right? But even if that's not where your pain's coming from, body work can still be very helpful. So I'm a chiropractor. Obviously, I'm biased toward chiropractic adjustments, but aligning your spine makes your nervous system work better, and which ends up making everything work better, right? So if you've never experienced chiropractic, I would recommend that you seek out a good chiropractor in your area. If you need some help finding one, at least in the US, I can refer you to one. There's many other types of body work, of course, massage, different types of massages. You have to find the one that you like best, right? There's acupressure points, there's deep tissue massage, there's Swedish, which can be more relaxing. There's something called ama, where they're stimulating meridians in the body. I happen to love that kind. Let's see what else. Reflexology, foot reflexology. Oh, love that. Absolutely love that. There's nothing that relaxes me more than foot reflexology. And I really feel like it, let's say if I have a hot back injury, my back is killing me, and I don't want anyone to touch my back, I can have it improved through my foot, through the points on my foot that correlate to my back. It just works for me. If you've never tried it, I highly recommend it. If you can tolerate people touching your feet, not everybody can. There's also acupuncture, which is great for relieving and reducing pain and inflammation. There's so many things out there. Physical therapy, if you have a great physical therapist, there is a type of, it's like a posture balancing therapy called egoscue. I know that's a weird word, but that's the doctor that created the technique egoscue, E-G-O-S-C-U-E, egoscue. And if you can find an egoscue practitioner, it is one of the most helpful things that I've ever found for myself and my patients to actually reduce musculoskeletal joint pain, improve your posture, improve your ability to move, and more than anything that I've ever tried. So those are my secrets. I hope this was helpful. Please let me know in the comments. Please share this video with anybody that you think needs help, anybody that's in pain. Our job is to, reduce the pain in the world, but reduce the pain and suffering and improve the health of as many people as we can. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit like, and check out the description for links and more information. And I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all again very soon, I hope.